In this video, I want to explore a question that very likely, if you're watching this video, if you watch my videos or similar ones, you've asked yourself, and that is, how do I find a good teacher, or do I even need a teacher? And the short version of this is was put nicely by Alan Watts. He said, if you think you need a teacher, you probably do. That's a great short answer to it. But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth because creativity comes from a very mysterious place that no one has a clue, and that's why when you get to the science of creativity, there's always this, place where they just say something mysterious happens, and no one is sure exactly how it happens, because the ego, the thinking mind, is always clueless. I've done 200, almost 200 videos. I've written on my third book and countless lectures, and my ego, that is, my thinking mind, has no clue where these ideas come from. Even this video, they just sort of pop into your mind out of what we say nowhere. And that may be kind of profound in and of itself. It may be an actual very good description. And this might be true for everyone who does these videos or gives pointers, or I like to say deminders. And it's also true for anyone who's listening. And so maybe you've listened to Alan Watts, and then you've listened to Ram Dass, and maybe other teachers. And then for, again, mysterious reasons, you were pulled towards one. You couldn't articulate it or even say why. One just sort of felt right. And so you followed that path. And that again shows how little the ego plays in all of this. So the point I want to make with this video is that you're always your own teacher, because the part of you that is listening to the message is also the part of you that is sending the message. The part of you that's picking up on the hints is also the part that has laid those hints out in the first place. And you may not be ready to wake up. You may be more, what Alan said, flirting with enlightenment, flirting with the idea of waking up from this dream. And so you're only giving hints, and then that same part of you it just isn't ready. And to see that this isn't a judgment is to really get a feel for the game that we're playing. It's not a judgment to say that you're not ready to wake up. You may be having too much fun, and it may not seem like the kind of fun that the ego calls fun, but the game of hide and seek is one that seems to very much describe our species, and not our species really, but the whole game of this existence. And so we find teachers, and we watch videos, and there's this illusion that somehow the teachers and the message and the hints and the exercises, that they're somehow different from who we really are. And I also liked Alan's, so Alan Watts really got this, and I should say that Alan was what I might call a teacher, but that is a bit of an illusion, because as Alan put it, any teacher that tries to sell you something, which is to say they're giving you something that you don't already own, is like someone who steals your own watch and then tries to sell it back to you. So Alan got this, and we all get this. It's just that between us and getting it is that thinking mind, and ironically, that is the game that we're playing. So we're flirting with the idea of being someone that we're not. And those messages that we send, the hints that we give, what we might call spiritual hints or messages, those are us, playing the game with us to help us come home, but we're already home. So any pointer you get, any teacher's message that you get, any book that you read that resonates or seems quite profound, the only one to thank is you.